not gonna eat quick.
All right.
Yeah, me and Ramen will be over there as soon as you are able to like hop on.
There we go. We are live now.
Recording. I'm gonna eat at my own speed. Okay?
Alrighty.
These are like tiny little bites.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's make sure we get that all set. I forgot to do that.
User entered your channel.
Here we go.
Matt, do you have phasmophobia?
Nope. Sadly. Wait. Maybe. Hang on, let me check real quick. Do I even have it installed? I doubt it. Horror. No, I don't even have any.
It's still on
Nope.
sale until the 6th.
Yes.
On Steam.
Yep.
Because Ramen just got it.
Yep. 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 Not installed. Yep.
Yay, gamer tags.
Hmm.
For real. I skipped through. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Good. You don't even get to move it. The new Silent Hill F. I skipped through a couple of people's playthroughs.
Alrighty.
And I think I might wait and not watch anyone play it because it actually looks pretty good. And I've never played a Silent Hill game myself.
Alright. So we're going to leave her. And if she decides to pop in, it'll be nice. But we are live. And, yep. Oh, shadoodle. Minimize that. Maximize that. Make sure chat's open. There we go. Alright, now we're back into Battletech. We'll probably do some spooky shit later on this week. Might change it up a little bit. But now we're in Jade Falcon territory. Time to piss them off. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Nah, I'd never work for UIS. I don't care if it is against Jade Falcon. Bunch of commies. Ugh. Ugh. I have standards, sir. This would be good as a quick swap through if I need to repair any of my LRM units. I really need to hire another tanker. You're still good. Everything's 5x5. Alright. I should probably message her and let her know I went live. Oop. Shit. Oh, no momento, por favor. Jason. Twitch.tv. More. Yep.
I'll talk to y'all later.
Nope, nope, that's it. And she's probably about to pop in. Heyo! How y'all doing? Yeah. So... So, yes, I do have Phasmophobia. I just need to reinstall it.
You bet your sweet bippy I did.
Thank you, Ramen Sensei. Or Sensei Ramen Lord. Ugh. English today is not doing me well. It's fine. It's fine.
Command interface initiated.
Ah, no. Ni no habla inglés. No. No. Ah. So probably after this stream, I'll probably have it set to load Phasmophobia. So where are we gonna go now? Going from horror games to... I actually have to cut it off. It comes to about... Yeah. Yeah, that's... I actually have... This is my beard shirt, and it actually almost comes down... Oh, no, I don't even have... Yeah, it's... Yep. Oh, now my head hurts. Ow. Crap. I laughed so hard. Ow, it hurts. Yeah. Use this for like a Star Wars intro. Oh. Well, the thing is, I actually also have a ponytail as well. It used to be longer, but I had to... I do, but I have before, but then it goes from this to being like this long. It's really fluffy. There's not much there. But yeah, if I do braid it, it's just going to be really, really comically short. It's like, bro, where'd your beard go? It's right there. Alright, hit the road, guys.
Move order received.
Best vantage point actually might be if you get over this way. So, what you're going to do is you're going to run over this way.
Moving to position.
And you're going to follow suit. Oop.
In motion, Commander.
Alright. Have good meal.
Confirmed.
Oh, stop cackling and get moving. He's got a job to do here.
On the move. On the move.
Let's see now. Wait, where the hell? Now there you are, Brick. Get over there.
Coordinates received. Coordinates received. On my way.
Alright, time to get airborne. This is Battletech, but it's a modded version of Battletech called Battletech Advanced 3062.
Understood.
The original base game is like 35, 37 no, it's almost 40 gigabytes, but the mods are an extra 35 gigabytes. That's how much they added to the game through this stuff.
On it.
Yeah, I know. But it's worth it. It adds a lot to it. A lot of new worlds, a lot of new mechs, and all that stuff.
10-4.
But, do you know of, like, the Mech Warrior series of games? Ooh, they're trying to be sneaky. Okay. Yeah, well, as you can imagine, it's about leading mechs and going into combat against other different teams. There's the Mech Warrior series, which is like you play in the perspective of these mechs going into combat. And then there's Battletech, which is like the tabletop strategy version of it. if you want like a really in-depth lore, because this game's been around since, oh yeah, this series is sick. There's actually there is PvP, yeah, there's actually a free version of the part 1 where you pilot the mechs called MechWarrior Online. It's free to play on Steam, but it's pretty grindy. And there is PvP in this format, but not, I don't think, in the modded version, like in this version.
In motion, Commander.
On my way.
And alley-oop.
Firing jump jet.
Oh, you're fine, you're fine. No worries here.
Heading out. Moving out. Heading out.
Alright, let's get moving. Break my absolute slowest mech. Almost my slowest mech. Yeah, no, this one... This particular flavor of the mech games is essentially based on the tabletop version of this series. There are actually 2 different companies that worked on this series. You have Catalyst and essentially the people who made this game, the Battletech group. And then you have the MechWarrior series, which was actually one of the earlier Activision games. Activision from Activision Blizzard had their hand working in this. Then it went from that to Microprose to Microsoft. It's traded off a few times with the MechWarrior series, but yeah, there's been a lot of hands in this cookie jar,
You
for
betcha.
better or worse. Nice shot there, numbnuts. Ah, Cougar, huh? Yeah, no wonder you missed. You using a bunch of heavy lasers. For this one, yeah. You're going to need a good head on your shoulders, because this right here is only a small... well, it's the main aspect of the game, but there is a crap ton to this game. Because each of these different pilots that are piloting each of these mechs have different things you can do with them. Like different boosts, so to speak. Like, for example, Skippy is driving a mortar tank. And each of these different mortars have different shells I can launch that either do more damage or can do some other added thing to it. But we're going to use explosive rounds. Hey DJ Birdman, thanks for the raid. It is finished. Oh, where have I heard that from? I'm having an off moment right now. My apologies. I'm just getting into the stream. Oh, it is finished. You meant your stream.
I'm out of SRM.
Well, that's fine. We'll survive.
Skipper.
There is absolutely a lot that goes on in this game. Ah, there you go. This is actually the modded version of this game, the BTA 3062, but yeah, the campaign for this one in the base is excellent.
You bet your sweet Bippy
Oh.
I did.
Thanks for the follow.
Engaging target. Tango is trained.
And also, Sensei, or Ramen, which do you prefer, Sensei or Ramen?
Good to go.
Just curious on that.
Receiving you.
Ah, yeah, BS headshots.
Double time. Let's go.
Okay. Well, Ramen. As DJ Birdman said, there is a lot of fight.
What do you
Sometimes
want?
you have to repeat the same fight over and over again because of random BS like that.
Roll.
Where you'll be doing perfectly fine in a fight and just one stray round from a heavy weapon just slams into your guy's face and
Guns on
TKOs
target.
him. Because your pilots can die in this game. Oh. Yeah. It is 100% RNG
Standing by.
in this game. Like, even with the percentages, even if you have like a 60-70% chance of
Let's
hitting.
move.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that'll about do it. But yeah, no.
Let's do this.
There is always a possibility of even like a high chance of it hitting, absolutely missing, and then an absolutely low chance of hitting. Of both, what was I saying? Of a low chance of hitting actually completely destroying an enemy unit
On my way.
or an ally
Double
unit.
time.
Mm-hmm. But you gotta remember that most of these mechs, I'll show you in a second. Oh, we're here for the violence because sometimes it can mean some of the funniest stuff happens. But yeah, as you can see, some of these mechs, like this guy right here. Oh. This is the cockpit for this one called the Assassin. And this one's the cockpit for the Suture. A brutal mid-range brawler with a Highlander. Yeah, that'll about do it. Yeah, Highlanders can be nasty if they're mid-range. I love putting like a whole bunch of SRMs in one and just charging with forwards. Oh yeah, no. You can tweak these mechs. Like, these mechs aren't standard. There's like no set standard mech. You can customize each of these mechs with all the weapons any way you see fit, as long as it has the right slot points for it. And you can customize them and set them up as you want. And a lot of mechs are very unique. Like, for example, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a fair choice. But the... what is it? What do you... oh, you're missing that one completely. So, where is it at? My... Blackjack here. I've got quad UAC2s in this for best speed range. And for you, Ramen, this mech right here is a Hunchback. Has a singular cannon on it. This is a Hunchback Clanner, or a 2C. This one has 2 missile pods strapped on it. Yeah, this one's got a Hyper Gauss cannon on it, and this one has missiles on it. And it all depends on where the slots are that you can add and remove weaponry on. Yeah, there's a lot of customization. Like this one right here is a Star Slayer, and it has a whole bunch of lasers. It's got a big, large lasers, a couple medium lasers, and then a couple medium pulse lasers.
Roger.
And all depending on how you tweak them, they can go fast and hit pretty decently, but have no armor, or hit weak and have high armor. There's a lot of different ways you can tweak these mechs around. And the nice thing about it is, when you beat enemies, and depending on how damaged their mechs are, you can salvage from them and get better parts. That's how you customize your mechs in this game. You take the parts from the enemy and then customize them. And then you got mechs like these. These are called LAMs. There you go. So, Highlander, Battlemaster, and Stalker. So did you choose the missile boat or the laser boat Stalker? No judgment. Oh man. There's a ridiculous amount of replayability because you can choose so many different organizations to join and to be a part of. And then you can choose to go against those people in the next run.
No shooting, just running.
There's a lot you can tweak in this game. So this is a mech that you can fly around. Ah, there you go. There you go. It's like Christmas, but for all the wrong reasons.
Take this, dirtbag.
But yeah, no, this is actually a mech that can transform into a jet. Which is why it's able to fly over most terrains, but it also has absolutely no armor at all.
A real mech warrior.
Oh. So he's a hopscotch light ship.
Yes, Commander.
Very nice. Oh, then you got mechs like this. It's literally an excavator mech that's had weapons strapped onto it. Giant digging implements and everything. So, there's actually almost 40 years worth of... Oh no, over 40 years worth of story and lore. It's been around for about as long as Warhammer 40k has been around, if not a little bit longer. There's a lot to it.
I'm receiving you.
Alright, so this guy's got the Gauss gun, and let's go say hi. Since you wanted to play nicely, you get to eat it, right? Ooh, hello. Oh. Oh. Huh. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Un momento, por favor. You might actually appreciate this, DJ. I found this while perusing a flea market a while ago. Check this guy out. Mm-hmm. Got those a while back at a flea market. They wanted 15 for the Dark Age one, but I got both of them for $20. He was asking 10 for the other one. So I got them both for 20, and I was like, oh yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, all those are short-range Gauss guns. By the way, they're Sensei or Ramen. I'll choose either or as it goes. Each of those are little Gauss cannons on this, so this is a walking, talking, close-range Gauss gunner. Too bad he won't get close enough.
Acknowledge.
Fire. Back. Yeah, welcome to BTA 3062. Mm-hmm.
What can I do for
But
you?
I've got all sorts of my own fun little torture weapons. They can be.
Going turbo.
Some units, depending on how you train each of the pilots, you can have a chance at aim shots where you can have a high probability of shooting them. But again, it all depends on height, weapon proficiency, mech proficiency, and the choice of
Let's get
weapons.
this done.
Alright, Decker,
Yes, Commander.
you're going to do something really stupid. You're going to charge head first into the lion's den and see what you can do about pissing him off.
Acknowledged.
So what do we got? Turret. Man, they like their hunchback. Oh no. Oh, dearie me. Those are Ultra Autocannon 20s. He's got a pair of them. This is gonna be interesting.
Firing all weapons.
Well, it all depends on, like, the type of headshots we're talking about here. If we're talking about wiping the cockpits, then yeah, it'll insta-kill them. No, there are sniper weapons, yes.
Waiting for order.
This mech, like, let's see, this mech and this mech have hyper assault Gauss rifles, which give me a stupendous range. So from here, I can hit all the guys that are marked in the red and blue there. And you gotta think, so each of these little cockpits are actually pretty spacious. And then when you put myself right about here, yeah, that'll do it. So you look at the distance between these are sniper cannons. See, precision shot. So he can't do it. But yeah, see? Hit him right in the cockpit. So it's not always a guaranteed chance of killing him, but there is still a probability. You can see right here where it had 40 to 45. It has to wipe out all that head armor and then that 16 health, which is inside the structure of the mech. So the white is armor, the gray is structure. So once it does all that, then it's a kill. But you can see different parts have better and worse armor. Man. He's all rigged up and set up in the chest armor department. Yeah, there's a lot of RNG in this mess.
Yes?
And then you got fun stuff like this. Just walk up with a missile boat, and let's take a look. Let's see, you catch some... yeah, you catch some.
Guns on target.
But there's also... But there's also another fact. There are lots of different factors. The environment that you're in can affect how it is. Like, dust clouds can affect it. His stability can affect it. I'll explain that in a second. The height and elevation, the range. But yeah, right now, if I move my mouse, you see that little yellow bar that's right there? I just try to point at the screen with my hand as if I expected you to see what I'm pointing at. Feel free to laugh in a comment. But yeah, no, that bar is your stability bar. When it's high like that, that means you can't maneuver. That's essentially how well you can maneuver in a hot spot or in a bad situation. Like, you can see 7 EVA on him, which means he has 7 points to evasion, which makes it harder to hit him. Whereas he has none, which makes him a sitting duck, essentially.
Confirmed.
So Maestro can move right over to here, take one good look at him,
Roger that, Commander.
increase his damage by using a special ability. Yeah, and then you can see at the bottom right, that's the percentage I have. It's up to 99.1%. Can never go higher beyond that. So I just select him, and right there. And those are some of the factors right there. So then I fire.
Copy that.
And there's also another thing that happens that I'll show you when you use ballistic and missile-based weapons when they have maxed out instability. This happens. Timber! And he's down and out. He's unconscious, which means he can't fight at all in this fight anymore. Yeah, I will explain a lot of things, so hang in there and stick tight. And JD Bird can also fill in any spots I miss in this wonderful adventures of ours.
Yes, Commander.
Mm-hmm.
Going full throttle.
Yep. You got up to 7 evasion. That's the best you can do for this situation. And then there are different abilities that your characters can have. Like, these are the different things he can do. Like, I could choose a multiple targets, precision fire, which increases my accuracy, and also reduces their when their turn is. Increase my defense, or just skip the turn. And I'm going to precise strike this guy, which will make him go a turn later as well. I would recommend, if you do decide to get into the game, to play the base game first, because the tutorial is actually really good in this game. I can't use that.
Alright, let's see what this thing can do.
But yeah, as I play the game, if you want,
Engaging.
if you have any questions, I'll do what I can to explain it.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
But it does take a lot of thinking to
Commander.
decide, and I still have a lot to learn in this game. And I've been playing this game for a few years now. Because there's always something you can learn, and you can always learn to do better too. Oh no, you can do more. No, that's 94, not 99.
Target confirmed.
So my objective in this mission... fair enough. Well, feel free to stick around.
For orders.
I'll do my best to keep you entertained.
Copy that.
And... But yeah, I saw when I used the mortar rounds, their stability decreased. So there's actually also an important thing to remember about the different weapons.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So, lasers do the best against melting armor.
Got it. Max speed.
Ballistic
no
does the
shooting.
best against stability, and missiles, depending on what type you use, are really good at dealing
Tell me where to
both stability and range damage. There's also a lot of specialty stuff that you can do with that. Oh. And the white outline on here, this is what you see when you don't know what mech is right here. There are little exosuits, essentially, battle armor, that's holding on to this mech and riding on it like a little like it's a hitchhiker, essentially.
Standing by.
And if I'm not careful and I get too close to them, they can hop onto my mech and tear her up.
Receiving
It can
you.
be a real big pain in the rear. Sometimes.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, there's tanks, mechs, aircraft, battle armor, the Woiks. A lot of things that can be observed. Okay, he didn't fix his stability,
Ready,
which
get
is
it on.
an interesting choice. I shan't judge. Well, I shall
Roger. Full
judge
speed.
slightly. I'm permitted to do so. And fire. Oh yeah, he felt that. And they're still trying to shoot my jet craft.
Receiving you. No shooting, just running.
Okay, so... See if you can hit him in the head.
Position.
Yeah, the jet is good as a recon unit,
No luck.
but also is good as a quick strike. Like if I destabilize an enemy mech, send her in with the missile pods and just hit them in the back, and just
Waiting
blast
for
them. And then this guy is a really nice sniper mech, but he's got to get in position because he's kind of got a slow mech in order to do that. Yeah, once he gets up here, he can start targeting anything that's on the
Yep.
field right now. eyes on, and, no. Sure. Oh, yeah, see? Mm-hmm. So this is another feature. Because of the way I trained him, he can now choose a specific spot on the mech to hit. And you see how it's white, which means it's still got armor on it. Gray means its armor's almost gone, and then orange means that there's no armor at all. The darker gray it gets, the less armor it has until it gets to here. So if I hit him here, I'm just punching right through his mech. So we'll target there and fire. And his arm blew off. It actually shows the limbs blow off too. If I were to pick a faction, oh yeah, no, the arm is gone. I actually blew off his entire shoulder. His internals on his shoulder are gone. But if I were to choose it, I would say top would be Merrick, in my honest opinion. Only because it allows me to pick on House Liao the most. Oh, and for Ramen, House Liao is the equivalent of the worst of all the communism.
Yeah?
They're essentially the worst of space communism. So everyone picks on them.
Confirmed.
So we're going to fly our little birdie right here. And yeah, so which one? Yeah, which is ironic because one of my favorite mechs is actually the urban mech. And I think it did come out of the Capellan territories. So we're just going to shoot him in the back. Oh, yeah, they did, didn't they?
How'd that taste? Long-range missiles are out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they added a lot of detail into this game, because look at the damage in the shoulder.
Minor damage.
Lost the whole shoulder and arm. And you can see a lot of the sparks and details. Oh, and he bailed.
Gone now.
He ejected from his mech and escaped. Though, cowardice in the clan is not necessarily seen as a wise decision. Death before dishonor in their motto.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Yeah, whatever. I'll laugh at them either way. They give me parts. Yeah. Pretty much. So think of the clans as space Klingons.
Firing.
Like, really annoying honor fights and such. Oh, and down you go. Yeah, Russellhag's good. It actually has one of my favorite mechs, the Hatchet mech. I said the Urban mech's my Urban mech's my favorite mech. The Hatchet Man's one of my favorite mechs because it's funny to run in and hit someone in the face with a hatchet. That Kodiak, though. Mm-hmm. So the Kodiak for you, Ramen, is like a giant mech that looks like a polar bear. It's pretty frightening if you just turn a corner and it's right there in your face. It's like, oh, hi, how are you?
Goods to go.
There's nothing cuddly about it, I'm afraid. Just Just in case you're thinking that idea, there's nothing cuddly. Oh, I'm sorry, Duolingo. And then, chest shot.
Here we go.
Dag.
What
What'd
do
you
you
do?
want?
Strip it out of everything? Was like any original
On my
parts
way.
in there? You just run around and just beat the crap out of anyone? Okay, so we'll multi-target. Actually, no. Focus oval fire. Ah, gotcha.
Guns on target.
That'll do it.
Got a beat on him.
But yeah, so that's also another
Take
danger
that,
of having
bastard.
the battle armor ride your mechs. They take damage as they're sitting there because they're just eating all the crap that's just getting slammed into the main mech. Nice shot. Seriously, very nice shot. Yeah,
Receiving you.
I call them free target practice because they make it kind of easy to deal with them.
No shooting, just running.
Especially when you knock them off the mech that they're on. Then it's just all sorts of fun. Precise strike and fire. But also, when they're unstable, you can start seeing them wobble around a bit.
Commander.
It's kind of fun the amount of detail they put into these games. Alright, run past him and say hi to this guy.
Full speed, no target.
I mean, look. I bet that sounds about right. I take it from experience. Okay, so this is a standard mech, right? It's a very basic mech. This is the little mechs. That's an elemental. That's the battle armor. A person's fitting in there. Rather comedically so.
Targeting for an alpha strike. Yes, boss?
Mm-hmm. I think the funniest thing I've ever done was do a run jump. Like I was running to jump across a canyon. No, I was shooting towards an enemy. I was jumping and preparing to shoot him. Hit him with SRMs and like, ha! Hit him! And then went right down the cliff that was right behind him that I didn't see. I was like, oh, that's what you were standing in front of. Poop.
On it.
And that was in a...
What's that, boss?
What was it in?
Aye, aye.
Oh, that was in a... That was in a Fire Moth, too. That was in MechWarrior Online. Yeah, I ran out of jump jets as I was mid-air, thinking, ha, I'm going to land on the bridge. I was like, or on the edge of the cliff. I was like, oh, no, you're overshooting that by about a mile. And there's the ravine down below. Say bye to your legs. I insta-killed myself by crash landing on the down in the chasm below. And what made it worse is I was the last one standing in that round, so everyone got to laugh as I fell to my death. It was one of the funniest moments in game that I ever had.
Aye, copy. Right. Who's next?
Oh, yeah.
I hope we can salvage that.
Yeah. Kinda.
Standing by.
And you can do that to yourself quite a bit if you're not careful. Oh, you have an absolutely shitty jump jet.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, who wants to die? Hell do you? Oh, this, you might get a laugh out of this. Let's see if it happens. If any of them get killed.
Taking the shot.
Oh. I'll wait until I get like another cannon piece firing over at him and see if it happens.
Leaving you.
Okay. Not quite. Alright, AC 2 auto hit. Rico go boom. Hilariously. Alright, fire full.
Affirmative.
My current project was company. Yeah.
I'm your spaniel.
Receiving you. What do you need?
You are not wrong with that. I wonder how the bull shark would look in House Serrano colors.
Commander?
Jump up here. Let's see. I mean, apparently it is because they added it to Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries
Standing by.
as a DLC mech for the Kerensky game, or for the Kerensky DLC. So, if they're putting it in, it has to be within reason, right? Yeah, well, the tabletop and... yeah.
Confirmed. Firing.
I don't think I've even seen the bull... No, I have seen the bull shark in this modded version of
Yeah?
it.
Holding for the right opportunity.
I hear ya.
Wait, I thought it was in the House of Kerensky set, or mod. Or not the House Kerensky mod, but the House Kerensky DLC. Or Shadow Kerensky DLC. Could have sworn.
Moving to position.
Oh, let's see if it works, let's see if it works, let's see if it works. I want you to target him.
Time to die.
Will it happen? No. Boo.
What do you need?
Yeah, no, I know. Let's have some fun over here real quick. More battle armor. You know what? Let's go for it.
Aye, aye. Engaging target.
Boo.
Ah, damn. Let's do this.
Don't worry, little guys. I haven't forgotten you yet. Yeah. So this is a different model of battle armor. And they made them little atlases with flashlights in the eyes. Mm-hmm.
Ready to rock.
Alright, now let's see if it happens this time, now that you have a focused set of missiles. Yep. And,
I'm on 'em.
ready? Aww. Guess it wasn't enough
Tango
of
is trash,
explosives.
Skipper.
Were you trying to hurt me?
Waiting for
I
order.
mean, they did. They didn't go as boom as I wanted them to. Where are they? Maybe.
Oh, yeah. It's on. Let's hit them hard.
Ooh.
Critical hit, Commander.
I don't think they like
What do
that.
you want?
Light them up.
Guns on target.
I did, yes. Oh, look, there he goes. Whee!
Good hit there.
He went. The pioneers started in Russia, but it doesn't mean we still can't have fun around here. He'll fly, and then he'll die.
We're locked.
Yeah, congratulations, you locked onto him. But did you do anything?
Standing by.
Let's see, who needs the headache more? You... you do.
Locking on target.
Love how Klingons won a trial of possession without killing.
Good to go.
You know, that doesn't surprise me, but still, it probably should surprise me a little more that Clan Ghost Bear won by football. And
Firing all weapons.
oh,
Think I hit something good.
yeah, I think you did. Another arm blown off, and oh, I think my boy's not doing too well. What you thinking, huh?
Commander.
Me thinks he's a wee bit cooked. The planet was given a choice of challenges, and they picked American folk. I would want to watch that so badly.
Locked on target. Let's get this done. Target eliminated.
I mean, they didn't need those parts,
Receiving you.
right? I mean, it's not like they were essential for the pilot's survival. Not that it did them any good.
Double time. Let's go.
I can imagine how that went. Yeah.
Affirmative. Standing by.
I mean, it can be debated. They obviously had a lot of stupid stuff happen. But wasn't there a clan that actually never... Okay, fair enough. But I thought pretty certain that there was one clan that didn't even make it into the war. Like, they got wiped out before the return. I might be thinking of someone else. I think that was supposed to hurt, but, I mean, we could debate on that one.
Got something you want done?
Let me get down there.
Confirm.
Oh. So you're being a prick. Gotcha.
Ready for orders.
Move your Star Slayer down here.
Confirmed. Confirmed.
Let's keep going. And again, as you can see, there's a lot that has to happen. It can be a very sluggish game. Some fights can last 5 minutes or like 10 minutes. Other fights can last for a while. And fire.
Got it.
And my main objective is to destroy these buildings in here.
Good to go. Up high.
Yeah, they can, like I said, there is no set time limit on most of these fights.
Mech warriors.
My
Show
main
what
thing is I
you
want to
got.
eliminate the enemy first, and then I'll destroy their bases.
I live to serve.
Here we go.
Oh, I take flight.
Behold, you take flight. Behold, enemy dies. Right in the CT. Boo. Yeah, you ain't got much shoulder armor.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's not get your backside exposed.
Copy that.
Move up here. And, you know what? Light them
Copy
up.
that.
Boo. How could you miss?
Damn it, I missed.
Yeah, no shit.
What can I do for you?
See if that hurts.
Special delivery.
Oh. Will he
Another
panic?
hit like that, and you're
Go time.
Nice shot.
yup.
I don't think he needs that shoulder anymore, just saying. Oh.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Yeah. He's toasty. Just a little toasty.
What's up, boss?
right here and peekaboo.
That turret is gone. How's it going?
Let's see. Oh yeah.
Got it. Yes. That is something good.
All right, we're almost done with
What
this
is
fight.
it
Let's
already?
speed it up a little bit. All right. 1, 2. 3. Fire at will.
Spreading the love.
Let's do this.
Push up.
Affirmative.
Ooh.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Shot him right in the missile pod and blew him up. Very nice.
Receiving you. Engaging jump jet.
Let's not cook.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, no
Copy
rush.
that.
Fight may be over by the time you get back. We'll see.
Locked on. Let's get this done. Target's taken a critical hit.
Receiving you. Got it. Hell yes.
Down you go.
Mech destroyed.
Ow.
Reporting minimal damage. I hear ya. Commander.
Melting.
Time to unload.
Giggity.
Standing by. Let's move.
Well, which one is that? Fire.
All weapons. Go.
Scratch another target.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Orders. Firing.
Ready for orders. Engaging target.
There we
Show
go.
me your war face.
Alright, all that's left to do is eliminate the base defenses, or the base itself.
Ready for orders. Roger that.
Okay, medium reinforced building, turret. Let's deprive the enemy of nice
Firing
things.
on target. Let's hit him hard. One less turret.
Oh, good.
Yep. Acknowledged.
Alright, get down here and start melting some buildings.
Okay.
I'm reading heavy damage to an enemy structure. Bring
Nice.
it down.
Skipper.
I'm on him.
This is cannon for shit. Oh, wait. Still had something.
Waiting for orders. Heading out.
We shall continue to deprive them of all the nice things.
Giving them everything I've got. Receiving you.
Denied them the opportunity of combat.
Dual retreat.
Very nice
That turret is
cluster.
gone.
Yes. Bringing it down.
Good shot, Commander. Enemy structure down.
Alright, let's keep it going.
Lifting off. Locking on target.
Here we go.
Let's do this. On it. Firing.
Alright, one more building down.
Targets destroyed. Commander. Affirmative.
Commander. No retreat. I copy.
And swap over to the explosive. Fire some acid at it. Weaken it.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I just finished wiping out the enemy's army, but we're just finishing off the buildings. We got 2 more buildings to destroy. Yeah, get up here.
Pedal to the metal.
So all that's left is taking out this building and this building. So we'll target him. Fire.
Right, Commander.
But yeah, no, it was just mopping up what was left of the enemy mechs.
Yes, Commander.
I mean, to be fair, you didn't really miss too much. They were already pretty much dead as it was.
Ready for orders. Throttle down.
Oh, I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think in the most recent patch,
Locking on target.
they might have removed control for like people to control battle armor. They did it as a choice. I'm not sure why he did that,
Good to go.
but just heads up, if you had planned on controlling battle armor, you can modify them, but I do not think you can control them in the field anymore. Just FYI.
Orders.
And if you check the wiki while it's loading, there you go.
Got it.
This should finish it off, hopefully. Yes.
Time to plug
Alright.
out.
Time to
Get
go.
VLZ for extraction.
Now you're about to see, Ramen, where all the fun, or where the fun stuff really gets really headache-ish. Observe, if you will. Alright, so we got 100,000. Not too shabby. This is the experience, and this shows you how much damage each of your mechs took, if any. Not really applicable in this fight. And now we get to salvage what we want from the enemy remains. And I really want a Stormcrow. Let's go to medium. Do I have a Stormcrow part? Yep, I have a Stormcrow C. So all we need is one Stormcrow part. And this is the amount of salvage I can pick myself, and then the game will automatically give me more salvage. Oh, I need more than that. I only have one part of a Stormcrow. Ugh. And so I'll go ahead and pick up this Hunchback that was available. And then now that I've picked these 5, it'll give me 22 salvage at random from all of this here. So it'll give me 20, or give me an additional 17. There is, depends on what damage you do to the enemy mech. Like if you take out the engine by itself, then you're guaranteed to get more parts. So you'll notice that, like, for example, there's only one Cougar part. That's because I tore it from limb to limb. 2 battle armors of each. Don't really care about that. 2 Hunchbacks. Then there's 3 Phantom parts. All depends on the damage you do to the enemy mechs. So I got the Hunchback, a Phantom part, and then they threw in all this extra stuff as well. But if you take them out at the legs, if you blow off their legs, you have a higher chance of salvage. But you're not always guaranteed to blow up their mechs. Pretty much, yeah. If you can snipe them in the head, or if you can knock them out, or if you simply take out their engines. So then here's your ship. This is what gets you from planet to planet. There's a store, depending on what system you're in. You may get more or less parts and such. This is where you get the jobs that you get to pick. This is where you train your pilots and such. And here's the fun part. The mech lab. And here are the mechs that the mechs pilot. But yeah, look at the size of him. This is Yang. And look at the size of the mech size. So they can go from as short as this. These are some people in comparison to size scale. Yeah, these are the 2 people in size scale. So let's put like the excavator mech. Look how tall this is compared to the mech. The pilots, they sit in here. And this is a 50-ton mech. And as you can see, they can go from 100 tons, 150 tons, all the way down to the little 5-ton elemental. So let's build that real quick.
That mech you wanted is back online.
And so look how tiny they are. Yep. So the only 2 things you can't change in this game, or the only things you can't change, are tanks. You can't change what weapons that they carry and what armor and such. But there's a lot you can build. So let's go to storage. Let's see, what can I build? Alright, so we'll build the Stormcrow, and then we take the 2 parts that we got for the Stormcrow, and then we assemble it. And it gives you a brief description of the history of the mech. So let's take a look at this guy we just collected, and then go to refit. And let's see, can I change the... There we go. Yeah. Yep, I mean, Stormcrow. But yeah, look at the size, like... A person probably stands up to about here on this thing. Because there's a console right by the foot. And there's a person right there. Look at the size of it. So this is a 55-ton mech. Alright, we'll go to Equip Mech. And so there's something special you ought to know. So let's go to, before we start with him, let's pick the... Alright, so we'll pick the Griffin. So in this particular model, there's 3 laser spots. The green means the laser. This is a missile slot. And then this is a specialty item. So like machine guns or small lasers and such. And then there's ballistic, which is a blue symbol. So you correspond each of these different symbols with the different types of weapons that you can use. You can upgrade, change the weapon tree to all sorts of different gear that you collect on the battlefield. You got lasers, you got plasma cannons, and then you have also, there's, where's it at? Fluid guns that you can stick on there too, and sprayers that do all sorts of different gear. Then you have missiles. You have short-range missiles, long-range missiles, thunderbolts, which are like heavy, single-sized, like, not quite a cruise missile, but pretty big. The orange things. What do you mean the orange things? The upper arm. Oh, you mean like these things, or? Oh, the ER laser, yeah. So this one can shoot lasers. It can have up to 3 different lasers. Oh, this is armor. So, in order for it to function, or in order to stick something in there, you have to have slots. Each component has slots in it. And if you fill this up, you can't stick anything else in here. This armor, you can see right here, movable slot, can move anywhere onto the mech. But it all depends on what the space is in here. So you have to think about the slot size. So let's select this guy right here. You can read up at the top. It weighs 5 tons. This mech can only carry 55 tons. So this one right here weighs 5 tons. Takes 2 of these slots and generates 18 heat. You also have a heat limit. There's a lot to remember in this game. But there's those components there. You got that, and then for, let's see, the Hunchback, this can have 2 main cannons on it, 2 ballistics, but instead, this particular model, I decided to let have just 1 huge cannon. So this one is 10 tons, takes 6 slots, and generates 12 heat, but can fire a really long range. Yeah, so if you have a pretty hard-hitting weapon when you put some armor on, depends. For example, this guy, the Hunchback, is actually considered a brawler, but I've turned it into a sniper, which means it doesn't need a lot of armor. It has a good bit of armor on it, but instead I opted for having a bigger, powerful gun. And the reason I have this armor on is it reduces the weight of my mech, so I can add more to it, as well as a feature that if it gets hit here, the mech won't blow up, because each of those rounds, if it were to explode, well, this particular one won't, but if it were to get here without the case that's added to this armor, this whole side of the mech would just blow up and potentially kill my pilot. Oh yeah, no, the mechs have traits too. Like, for example, well, let's go back for yeah, right here. So clan is the, what me and DJ were talking about. It has different additives that boost its abilities. Because it's a clan mech, it has a clan quirk. But because it has all the abilities of a good firepower, heat control, and everything, it can't fight like punching enemy mechs. It absolutely fails at that ability. So, also, this red means that I can't change this at all. So it's stuck with the Omnimech gear, the engine, the engine core, the reactor. I can't change these. So I've got to work around it and change all this stuff. And this right here is Omni, which means it can actually load any of these weapons, save for like artillery pieces and super weapons. But I could, instead of having a large pulse laser, I could have like an autocannon on here, or have a missile rack set on here. So that's what Omni does. It gives you a lot more options, but you can't make it go faster or slower or add much armor to it. So each of the mechs have different pros and cons to it. Oh yeah, dude, there is so much. Like the mod that he's downloading right now gives you so much. If you want, look up Battletech 3062 or BTA 3062 and just look at the wiki that they have. It's ridiculous. And this mech has a special boost because it's a construction mech, an excavator mech. It has a harder time taking critical hits, like an increased resistance to critical hits. And it also has built-in weapons where it has a digger claw where it will slash and slice enemies. What I could do is make this thing run a lot faster too. I could change out the engine to something a lot bigger. Like I could put in a Core 400 in this thing, but that would, actually I couldn't because it would weigh way too much. Weighs 56 tons, so that's more for a heavy mech than anything. But yeah, so you got mechs that are tiny, that are fast and zippy. Then you have mechs that are multi-purpose mechs that you can do all sorts of different functions with. There's a lot that you can do in this game. So this is the mech lab. But yeah, I'm going to keep this guy. I'll probably tweak it later on. And then there's this area where you upgrade the main carrier ship so you can do better in combat. And then, so we're on this planet right here, in this sector that is in war. It is huge, dude. It is enormous. Alright, so real quick, Ramen. So you see this planet that we're on right here? Alright, so this is one planet that you can travel to that gives you all these perks. This is the map. You can go to any of these planets and each of these different... Yeah. Each of them have different difficulties. Each of them have... Like, each of these different colors are different factions. You can kind of see their outlines right here. Each of these are different factions that you can align yourself with. You could join out with these outer rim planets around these sectors. Or you can fight for the inner sphere. So Earth is right a calf. Yeah. Wolfstreakoon. One of these planets here is Earth. But yeah, Earth is somewhere here, and then humanity expanded out into the galaxy. But yeah, no. There are so many different factions, it's not even funny. Like, you got some that are out here, the Nueve Castle, then you have the Hasidic League. This is the side that I'm working with, the Rimworlds Republic. This is the Free Worlds League, the Purple Falcons, or Merrick, House Liao, the Commies, the Night Boys, the 100-ton scout teams, the Space Samurais, the Space the Clan Ghost Pair, and where are they at? Oh yeah, the Space Vikings, the guys we were just picking on, all these different factions you can align yourself with. And each of these factions have their own unique mechs that you can go and build and buy. Like, if I was aligned with these guys, I could get exclusive mech parts from them for each of the different mechs. And there's so much you can do to tweak and build mechs. Like, this thing increases the speed or does punches and kicks and such, but also increases your mech's heat, so it could burn up if you're not careful. But, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm actually aligned with a different organization. Because I'm aligned with that organization, I can't access this. You also have reputation with different factions that I'll go from being honored allies of this guy to being hated by the Hanseatic League, any of the clans. I'm enemies with most of them. Yeah. When I said that there is a lot to this game, pretty much. Your alliance with them can also, because I work with these guys a lot, I get more pay and more salvage from them. And I get a better choice of salvage. And each of these different factions you can be aligned with can have special mechs, special perks, all that. And you can get better gear with them. But yeah. Yes, you don't have to be aligned with any particular group. Like, well, here's the thing you gotta get real quick. There's clans, and then there's different houses and different factions. For example, clans refers to these chuckleheads here. These three, no, yeah. These four are the main four clans that are fighting right here in this sector. But I'm aligned with this group up here. So this is essentially right at the edge of the inner sphere. The inner sphere is this organization right here of all these different people, these different alliances, these groups, if you will. I'll tell you what. If you want to know a lot more of the history of this game, if you're interested, look up the Black Pants Legion. They can give you the best in the lore aspect of this game. But if that's not what you're looking at... Ooh, Clint Damager. Shut up. But yeah, no. To answer your question, I don't have to be aligned with these guys. I can just piss off everyone equally and be indiscriminate on who I piss off. But it's a lot more fun. You get a lot better offers if you do that. If you do collect, if you do side with particular factions. No, you're fine. You're 100% fine. I didn't do a proper job explaining that part. So when we refer to clans, there's several groups. These four in particular were part of a different clans of Klingons, if you will. Think of it that way. But they're aligned on the one goal of capturing all of this and bringing it under their control. All these different systems. They're currently fighting up here, and in the historical context, they all lose badly. They first get pretty far down this way, beating the crap out of everyone, but then they just get repelled so badly when these guys step into the ring. Hey, what's up, DJ? But give me 1 second. Yep. And select here. Yep. Black pants Legion. Let's see. Yeah. Copy. I'm just going to go ahead and post it in chat real quick. If you decide, Ramen, that you want to learn more about the story of this game series, or like, you know, the background lore of it all, it's right there if you want to pop into that and just save it for later. He's pretty fun. Oh, absolutely. I don't do so much Mech Frog, but it's fun to listen to him while I'm at work. But, so, yeah. Tex will tell you about the history, but also about each of the different mechs, where they originated from and such, and his videos are top-notch. Oh, DJ, have you seen any of the stuff that Tex has been working on? Yeah. But, Hired Steel. Have you seen any of those? Oh. No. This is a different group, but Tex is lending his voice as a character in the game or in the shorts. It's a mini series called Hired Steel that he's participating with. And this is the same group that did the announcement trailer for MechWarrior 5 Clans.
Upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Alright, so here's some base management for you. Yeah, it's real good. So we can increase morale, build speed. Yeah, let's increase the speed to which the ship can travel and decrease my costs. And there's other things you can do. You can learn news about who's fighting who. And there are special events that pop in every once in a while. One of them landed me... Oh, did I set it back? Is it? I actually haven't really tried it out, honestly, so I couldn't tell you. Where is it at? Oh, there's this one. There's a particular mech called the Xmas Urban Mech. That's a Christmas-themed urban mech. It's pretty funny. Alright, let's travel. There's actually one, it's a 100-ton mech called an Atlas, but there's one called the Blackbeard. It literally has a giant hatchet weapon and a single-shot arm cannon that does a ridiculous amount of damage called the Blunderbuss. And it literally looks like a giant pirate with the hat and all. There are some mechs like that. They're called hero mechs. See, and this is a special event that can happen that can affect your morale. See, in your quarters, Darius confirms you know EXO has been throwing these parties for the crew. I can imagine what you could have done with a stone rhino, given its capabilities, but what did you add to it? I'm curious. Oh. So, in context, Sensei Ramen, he stuck 5 autocannon shotguns, or 6 autocannon shotguns, and then 2 missile launchers on the thing. That sounds absolutely spectacular, sir. I would want to watch that thing in action. Oh. And MechWarrior Online? Damn. Yeah, essentially it is. Try a Roman candle directly to your... or 6 Roman candles directly to your face. Essentially. Yeah. Followed by an additional 10 sets of bottle rockets right to your chest as well. But yeah, no, this right here, bringing it back to here, is an event that you can choose one of these 3 different things. It's like an RPG as well, and it affects how your crew functions. Parties, he's selling our small arms and just pays more than standard market price. Cheap. Okay, we'll do it, but you'll do it on my terms, dipshit. Yeah, see? So then he gets the rebellious tag. And that affects how your character acts in the fight. But I don't really use EXO, so I'm not too worried about it.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Nice. Alright, so we'll do that. Alright, so here's the other fun part that you may notice. We have a financial bills to pay. Oh yeah, no. Well, no, not that. But it'll be based on like it could increase how accurately they do. Yeah, the bills. I have 990,000 and I owe 1.1 mil. So what we're going to do real quick is we're going to go in here. We are going to find a mech I don't really need. Like an ice vert. And then you had the lasers just to put the point. And then we're going to take this and then we're going to sell it. And we have enough money. 2 clan ER medium lasers.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Is it 0.4 because you get right in their face? With that? But still, that is like a... Might as well call it flechette, because that's essentially what you're doing to the poor bastard. But yeah. Not at all afraid to admit it, I can appreciate that. So what I'm doing right now is because I need money, I need to sell all of these because I don't want to end up broke. And that's more than enough. We are good to go. And now we've arrived at the next planet.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
Okay, so this is another fun feature. We'll just continue here. But yeah, let me show you real quick before we get too far into that. So right now, there are 3 different people. Because I've moved to a different system that's controlled by my guys, I get a whole new store that I get to look through. With a whole bunch of mechs. And you'll notice it's the same mech, but a different model. Each mech has several different variants and models that affect what sort of weaponry will be on said mech. And there's a lot of them for each and every mech. And then you got the black market. Yeah, here it is, the Blackbeard. And this is the description for it. Yar, mateys, it's be the Blackbeard. They say she's an atlas that pirates fixed up, but the truth is that she be the scourge of the space lanes. Her sword and hook strikes fear in all red-blooded mech warriors, while her cannons roar over the battlefield. Along with her trusty parrot. Oh yeah, no, it actually has a parrot mounted on its shoulder. Just for shits and giggles. If I had the money, I would buy it just to show it off. Thank you. Along with our trusty parrot, Raven, the Blackbeard's the greatest mech a pirate could ever hope to drive. Oh god, I wish I could get like an image of it. But yeah, no, this is the weapons it has. It's a hero mech with a quirk that increases its accuracy and increases the resolve of the allies. It has an AC-20 cannonball. It's a giant cannon mounted onto its shoulder. And it is ridiculous. A king crab, 6 AC-5s. Yeah, that's about right. Just 5 blasts of, essentially it's 6 slug guns shooting at an enemy. I absolutely love it. And then the Raven right up here. Look at this thing. This is a Raven, literally. They just took a mech, the upper, like the top part of a mech, and then stuck it onto this thing's shoulder. Yep. And they use it as a scouting device for the mech. And then it has a hook as a weapon. And then it has a sword. It has a sword, a hook, and a heavy duty cannon. And then there's a mech strapped on its shoulder. Yep, it has a cutlass. Oh, and that's the other thing. So it does 75% of the damage done per ton. And this thing weighs 100 tons, so it does 75 damage when it swings its sword and hits the enemy. I didn't realize it has a peg leg. Oh, I'm sorry, DJ. Appreciate you popping in. Appreciate the follow. Hopefully you'll be able to join us for some more fun adventures in this ridiculous world of Battletech Advanced. We'll be seeing you around there, bud. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go into another round considering how long it usually takes for a round, because I'm getting to my limit too. But when a mech gets destroyed, again, it depends on the parts or where it gets destroyed or where it gets hit. But if you hit it like in the chest, like the center torso of a mech, let's see now, let's go to Hatchet Man real quick. So, I can't really show it on the, well, yeah, right here. So you have each of these components. It all depends on where it gets destroyed. This is the total armor it has and the total structure it has. But, for example, if it were to get blown off on both of its legs, you'd get this entire upper part of the body to salvage. But if you blow up this shoulder and this shoulder, you potentially lose all this here. Well, you lose all this in here, and all you have left is this to recover. If you hit him in the CT, in the front armor, the central torso. Yep. Yeah, if you hit it like right here, you blow up a lot of the components. If you hit him in the head and take them out from their head, you get everything else below it. The central torso is the main component. If you blow that up, you blow up almost everything else on the mech, because it all links to here. You got the front armor on the left and right torso, the left and right arm, the left and right leg. If you get hit here or here, yeah, you can, your pilots can die in this game. Let's see, do I have any? I have no casualties in my memoriam, but your pilots can die in this game. Like, you can lose them. Like, I've got one guy, my guy, a Warthog. He's glitched, but he's in a constant medical state where he cannot heal. Any of these pilots can get killed.
Why am I in a cockpit? Is this smart?
Oh, man. Yeah, no. Here, hold on 1 second. We'll save this. We'll save, and then load. We'll load up one of my other games that I've got. Because I know I lost some people in that one, in that last campaign. Ugh. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot that this one has to load. So right now I'm on day like 400 for this campaign. For the campaign I'm running now. This one is day 2500 and something. Took a while to get there. Hopefully it loads, because it did an update. Yeah. Like, each of my campaigns, I actually have them on both YouTube and Rumble if you want to pop in on those and see them. But I've got 3 different, this is my 3rd season running the BTA 3062. And there is a lot to this game, like a stupid amount to this game. Alright, so that's how much I ended the game on. That's how much I have, 411 million C-bills after I sold everything. All the extra components and such. And yeah, these mechs can get... Yeah. These mechs get enormous. This is an 100-ton mech right here. I called it the Ali. It's a dire wolf. And then you have this thing. This thing is a 150-ton mech. But yeah, anyways, let's go to the memorial. Yeah, no. I lost a few good people in this fight during it. Wolfbane died on his first mission. He died, charging at the enemy. Yeah. I got him. And he died on his first operation in his commando mech. Getting absolutely sniped. And then these are the days where he was and when he died. He served 0 days, and that's the day I think I collected him. Yeah. It sucks when you lose your people. Yeah. So, He died by an ammo explosion, hit him in his hit him in the shoulder, blew up rockets and killed him. He was punched, like the enemy mech punched him in his cockpit and killed him. This one got sniped by a Valkyrie, and then this guy burned to death in his cockpit. It can get really rough in the fights. Yeah. That is Battletech. That is hell on earth. But yeah, no, this particular group, you can restart from, like, if you go into a fight and you lose someone while mid-fight, you can go back and restart that mission. Yeah. You can keep doing missions over and over again, but if you restart a mission, the enemy mechs that you were facing, you don't get any of the salvage, and the mechs resets. You never know what you're going to be facing the next run around. So you could be facing like 4 light mechs or 6 light mechs, and then the next round you'll face a medium and then a heavy mech. It is 100% random. Yeah. Yeah. So you save your pilots, but you also lose the potential of mechs. Or potential of, like, if you finally found a mech that you were looking for the parts for, you could lose them as well. Oh, hang on one second. Let me see if I can find them real quick. You might get a laugh out of this. There are also people. This is actually the guy who made the mod.
Ready, Commander?
Bloody Dubs is the guy who made the mod for this, the whole 3062. So he had himself. But let me see if I can find him real quick. Yep.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Uh-huh. They added Digoth Ur to this game and even gave him a custom mech. They also added text, that guy from the Black...
What do you want?
Yeah, they added text from the Black Pants Legion I mentioned earlier in both this and...
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Uh-huh. These are different pilots you can find out in the field.
Bunny here.
HBFT...
Yes, Commander.
Papistine. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come. Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor.
Waiting for orders.
There's my guy. Not my last name, by the way. Let's see. And this is his mech.
This is an all-ship announcement. At our next port of call, we'll be taking on a new decade. If you're up for shore leave, keep your eyes.
And you can get him as a random encounter while you're just playing, because random encounters like that happen all the time in this game. But he has a super weapon on his mech called the Wrath of Dagoth. Welcome to the madness that is Battletech, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you decide to stick around for this pull. Oh, and then there's also this goofy thing. And then this. Literally 2 giant missile pods, and that's what he does best. Oh, and then there's the giant quadrupedal super unit, the point and click. The weapon that he fires will blow up most anything that it hits. A super weapon Gauss cannon. This is one of the ones where I... yeah, pretty much. Yeah, no, the super... It has what's called a scattershot rail cannon. It shoots a... Essentially, it launches a Gauss cannon shotgun that can shoot you from across the map. And if all the rounds hit, it'll do 400 points of damage in one hit. But it takes one turn. It shoots and then takes a full turn to reload. Yeah, pretty much. But there is a lot of cool stuff that's in this game. Like I said, if you want to see all the cool stuff. Yeah, to keep it so you don't just spam that gun over and over and over and over again. And then there's this thing. Yeah, look how many slots this thing holds. I stripped it completely of everything. It by itself weighs 49 tons. So you can put about 101 tons of gear and weaponry in this thing. And I sold everything. That's why I have so much money. Yeah, no, you have... I sold all those too. And all that. But yeah, no. There's a lot of pros and cons to each of the mechs. Like, this thing can... Yeah, pretty much. Like, I will carry it all. But yeah, this is also a hero mech. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Now I think you're starting to understand, Ramen, why I love this game so much. The potential is limitless as to what you can do. All those little dots with a circle on them are planets I went to during this campaign, all throughout this system, all the way up here, pissing off everyone up here, and then going over here and picking a fight with everyone in this sector. Yeah, you have to wade through it. Once you get into the rhythm of what you're supposed to do, like how to play the game, then it becomes really, really, really fun. But it's that initial getting through it that gets really difficult. Oh yeah, and like this nation, this one, the Merrick that I'm allies with, I get a discount from. They also have their own weapons and such that you can purchase at any time you want. And each of them have their own perks, their own weapon limitations, their own ton limitations. Like, this thing is just goofy. It's nothing but missiles on both sides. So like I said, if you're into this, because this mod is free, but the base game is going to cost you some money, there's actually a few people like me who play this game. Like, there's one, if you go into my description, Braden's Asylum, he pops in most every day and streams this for like hours and hours on end. And he can answer a lot more questions than me on this game. Yeah. There's a lot you can do to this game. A lot of places you can fight at. A lot of factions you can side with. And then there's also the main campaign that you can play. But yeah, each and every one of those little points is where you can go. Even all the way up here. Just for kicks and giggles. But Any questions? Too many. Too many and not enough that you can set. Just think of it as a choose your own adventure strategy game where the sky is literally the limit. Like the reason why a lot of it looks really big is because of how open it is. But if you think about it, if you think about like any real or turn-based strategy game, it's not really, well, it can be pretty complicated. All depends on how you look at it. There's a lot to this game. Yeah, 'cause space. Alrighty. Unfortunately, my friend, it is about that time of the night where I must bid you adieu and get these uploaded to YouTube and Rumble. I hope you feel free to join in. I am always on 10:30, or at least I try to be, 10:30 Eastern, and then at 12:30 Eastern, Tuesday through Saturday. So, if you ever feel like you want to pop in and watch me play this, or go through with me and my friends through the cursed memes that we go through on the weekends, usually Fridays and Saturday evenings. Most of them subjected by me, and to which I receive all their ire. But also, if you want to catch up on any of this or any of the other stuff we do, again, in the description below is my YouTube and Rumble channel if you want to catch up on anything or hurt your head with any of the cursed memes I present. Feel free to pop in there. I want to thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later today. Peace! Oh, wrong one. Dadgummit. I'm doing great. Oh, I pressed them. Ah! I'm doing fantastic tonight. Peace. Yeah, for real, for real. Not the first scuff this night.